welcome to Abby's Den. I'm here with my Pfaff machine. In this video I'm going to show you how to thread up the machine, and it's really simple. The important things I need you to remember are: make sure your thread take up lever is up at the top, and Pfaff has made it easier for you by making sure there's a notch on there on the hand wheel to match the dot on the side. So look for that, make sure they match up. That will have the hook at the top. Then also make sure the presser foot, this foot here, is lifted. So we want that presser foot lifted to its highest point. The machine's ready to thread up. Let's go. So the first thing we want to do is, on a machine, there are two threads that stitch through your fabric. You have a top thread and you have a bottom thread. I'm going to show you how to fill your bobbin. So we need an empty bobbin. I don't like layers of different colours on the same bobbin because it affects the tension of the thread. So get into the habit of making sure you use a fresh bobbin with each colour. So let's choose a nice bright colour. I'm going to pick purple, and I want you to notice another thing. When you're threading up your machine, make sure you have your thread coming from underneath, because on here we've got it horizontal. Let's take the spool cap off and place your thread on the spool. The next thing I want you to do is follow these guides. Now you've got various guides on here which are shown in order of direction. Now we're following the dotted line, so it goes through this guide, crisscrosses round and comes up to the bobbin here, and it shows you to feed the thread through the hole. So we have a little hole going through the top of the bobbin. So let's feed that thread through. So underneath the guide, crisscross it around, and then we're going to feed it through the hole. There we go. Now we're going to hold on to that thread and we're going to push that towards the guide like that. Now hold on to that thread tightly, and then using your pedal on the floor, your foot controller, let's fill up some of the bobbin. Now I'm going to cut that thread away because we don't need to worry about having any thread coming out of that hole. So cut close to the spool and let's continue feeding the thread onto the bobbin. Now watch, you need to make sure you have an even, steady flow of thread. Don't change that thread flow to be faster and slow, fast and slow. You'll affect the tension on the bobbin. The other thing to notice, if I cut that away, because I think we've got enough, push that away from the guide, is to make sure it's nice and even. So you want a nice even feed. You don't want a cone shape, you don't want more at the top and less at the bottom, or the other way around. You want it nice and even. So we're going to place that bobbin into the part underneath. So let's take the lid away, get it ready, and all you need to do is literally lift the bobbin off that guide and pop it into the machine underneath, and that's it. So, and it flows anti-clockwise. And just in case you don't remember, there's an image there for you to follow. Okay, so now there's a special tiny hook in there which you've got to make sure you do follow that hook and the path for the thread. And when you go through that hook and pull on your thread, you'll feel a slight tension. That's when you know you've threaded the bobbin correctly. Okay, let's thread up the top. Let's take the thread off our tension spring, and then we need to leave it on this guide here. There's a mark on there telling us to follow that path. So let's go under this hook here, down. I'm going to go the other way, so I'm not in the way. So we follow the path down there and around the hook there. Swing it round, down, behind this hook here, and then just above the needle there's another hook. There we go. Now you've got two options on this machine. You can use the threader if it works and you're quite handy with it, or you can just thread the machine from front to back. I'm going to cut the threads away, just make them manageable. And I'm going to just use the automatic threader. I'll show you how to use that in another video. So now we have the thread on the top and we have the bobbin thread at the bottom. So what I need you to do is hold on to the top thread and turn the hand wheel a full rotation. There we go. And it pulls up, whoops, and it pulls up a loop. You can use a pair of scissors to swipe it underneath the foot. And there we go. We've got our top thread and the bottom thread ready. Let's cut those threads, make them manageable. Now again, you can use the thread cutter on the side. Let me show you. There we go. Or you can cut it with a pair of scissors. Pop the lid straight back on and we're ready to sew. Let's give it a go. Make sure tension is on 4. I've set the needle onto 0, so no zigzag, and you can see there's a dot to show that the needle is in the centre position. I'm going to use stitch number 3 and I'm going to keep it on straight stitch. I'm just going to lock the stitch, so I need to press the reverse button. That's on a spring action. If I let go, watch, it goes back up. You might be able to hear that spring. So you need to keep that pressed, then press the foot pedal, and then let go. And then make sure our hook goes back to the top, matching the notch on the dot, and let's release the fabric. And there we go. Our sewing is perfect. You've threaded up the machine perfectly, and I'll show you some more in another video. Take care.